So like I said at the end of the video, I was going to put this at the beginning of the video as well. To the people who happen to watch the channel and who watch the videos, my apologies. If videos happen to get removed by YouTube, and including your comments and things like that, it's stuff that is beyond my control and things that, I there's nothing I can really in a sense do. I guess the only thing I can say is like, hey, you just got to get better with making the content, in a different way. This is yet again one of the main reasons why I've slowed down on putting out, the amount of content that I would normally put out because, there's always something in the back of my mind always has to try to figure out like, yo, are they going to try to remove this? Am I going to get flagged for this? Is it going to be like a strike? Is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? So, yeah, that is pretty much where we at the moment in time. Just gotta, I don't know, just get better with making these videos. I guess I don't know. Let's carry on. Well. This is where we are. So if you're wondering why it is that you don't see the video that I did about the incident, right, that took place in New York, that's because YouTube decided to bring it down. And what you see in front of me is exactly what YouTube decided to tell me, right? They stated that, hi, SEIJIHITO second coming. We want to let you know our team has reviewed your content and we think it violates our violent criminal organization's policy. We know you may not have realized that this was a violation of our policies, so we're not applying a strike to your channel. However, we have removed the following content from YouTube. The video down below. So a Caucasian terror went to a black neighborhood. I guess it's not about race though, right? We realize that this may be disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. If you think that we've made a mistake, you can appeal this decision. You'll find more details below, right? So before I did the video, right, this was the general, I guess, sticker, right, that I stated beforehand. So this is just a message to YouTube just ahead of time because just in case somebody wants to decide to flag this video, at no point in time am I, SEIJIHITO, trying to advocate, right, or agree with what it is that this Caucasian, domestic, true American, patriotic, pagan, European, alabaster terrorist decided to sit up there and do. I have to sit up there and clarify myself as a black man because for whatever reason, you guys tend to think that I'm trying to, I guess, push forth their narrative or whatever it is that that it is that they're doing, when clearly that's not the case. So for anybody at YouTube that's listening, make sure you rewind that back and just take in what I just stated. Thank you. So clear cut, you can hear that I stated that I am not condoning. I do not agree. I am not, in a sense, trying to push forth this type of narrative or have this increase in any type of rate. And I made sure I took out the whole intro that I normally do, right? And I made sure to just put that first so that if anybody at YouTube was actually looking at the video, which obviously they're not, which is why we are at this moment in time where we are with this video, um further proves that they just have robots or whatever basically doing stuff, and that more than likely through the 2,000 plus people that ended up watching the video, that some of those true Americans felt a certain type of way about the things that I was saying in that video, and they decided that, hey, we're going to sit up there and flag this video so it's no longer going to be up here, right? So then let's go to before the information, right, that I had placed later in the video, right? There was information that I ended up seeing directly on Twitter, and I noted that I saw it directly on Twitter. I captured it because later on, the same information later disappeared. So, and I stated, right, I put that sticker yet up there again. I, paused the video, inserted the cut, and I stated this. Now, what I'm going to list for you here is an example. This is something that I was able to get directly offline. And oddly enough, the tweet has been deleted. So, like I said before, we're going to list this clear cut as an example as to what a lot of these terrorists like to do. why it is that they like to do it, the reasoning, the cause, everything, directly behind it. So, yet again, I was posting information up there to further educate people, as to give an example as to why it is, right, that you have individuals like this that will decide that they want to directly cause these, mass casualties, right? Whenever they decide that they have a thought, or that they want to act, or if they have a certain type of belief or a manifesto, whatever it is, right? And I read off the manifesto to you that they at least had up there. It's probably more to it, didn't have that. But the other information that I read off to you was a clear cut example um, of questions. And then the individual basically listed an answer, and I was listing that to educate people as to why these things basically takes place. I was showcasing to people the types of ideologies, right, these individuals have, right? And at the end of the day, right? Either if it was YouTube, either if it was a bot, either if it was somebody that flagged the video, it is what it is. This is where we currently are at this moment in time. That video is no longer, um, up there, for people to see. Um, I could potentially appeal it. But what I've learned from YouTube and trying to do appeals is that YouTube will basically say that the video is okay, right? Because initially, in order for the video to even be up, YouTube basically had to check it. Their bots, whatever, had to sit up there and check it. Magically, during that check, hey, they didn't see anything. The video was up there for almost close to maybe close to about 24 hours almost. And supernaturally, something happened within that time frame, and here we are at this moment in time. Like I said, it's a little bit baffling and crazy to me. Even though I put the sticker up there saying that I don't condone, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to contribute. I am putting this information up there to educate people, but more specifically, so to educate Black people as to why it is that these things seem to happen. Why are they currently happening? The ideologies behind it, to give Black people an insight into the mind frames of these types of individuals. So, like I said before, I'll try to figure out how it is that I might just, put the video back up there. Um, I guess, edit that portion of the video out, and maybe add some different things in there that I thought about adding that I didn't get a chance to add. So, you know, maybe this could be a blessing in disguise, right? Instead of having two of the same videos up there, I can just go back and, edit the video and add things in there that I realistically, wanted to add, just to get really straight to the point. Um, but like I said before, the moment in time that you happen to post up information, and then behind the information, you try to inform Black people this very thing of like, hey, you guys need to go out there, educate yourself on the right to carry, the right to bear arms. You need to educate yourself on firearms, take firearms classes, become legally able to carry, so that you can properly defend yourself, which is your right to sit up there and do clearly in this country. So that if at any point in time that things like this take place, that you are properly able, to not only protect yourself or your loved ones, or and not even just possibly your neighbors, but also other people around you. Because like I stated to you before, and like I had put in that video, there was a Black man that ended up stopping a very similar incident that took place some odd years ago. But that is not the image that they wanted to basically post and put up there. They wanted to show something vastly different. They didn't want to sit up there and show a Black man, in a sense, being a hero, being a savior, saving a multitude of lives. That's not what they wanted to sit up there and promote. So like I said before, I feel like the stuff in there is, in a sense, a scapegoat for the reason why the video was, in a sense, taken down by YouTube. But, like I said, it is what it is. That comes with the territory. We've been through this before countless times. Um, and we'll just figure it out. So I just wanted to. I'm probably going to put this at the front of the video as well. I apologize to people who left comments, and who already watched the video and stuff like that. Unbeknownst to me, I did not know that this is something that YouTube was going to decide to do. um I guess I just got to do better. Like I said, I can't really think of anything else to uh pretty much say about something like this that in a sense continuously happens. So hey, it is what it is.